played defense really well there in the beginning of the first half, and the reason why we had success in the offensive end because we got stops and we ran out in transition, and so our guys lost their energy. There's no way you can tell me that you can start off a game like that, like we did against Georgia, and then play that bad in the second half defensively too. So, you know, it's coaching, but it's also about the guys believing in what we're doing and the energy level. I think it was a timeout there. I think it was 24-15. I don't know what timeout it was, and all our guys came back with their heads down. You know, when everybody's coming back with your heads down, it's 24-15. I think it was under 8-minute timeout. You held the team to 15 points with that much time left. You got a 9-point lead. You know, guys at some point in time got to start feeling good about themselves and not living through our offense.
Was there a disconnect with the players and you at some point for them to shoot that many three-pointers? I know that you always want to get the ball inside to Gavin, and he had some good looks down there.
Yeah, there's a disconnect.
What is a disconnect?
They shouldn't shoot that many threes.
Is it becoming frustrating? I know it's a fairly young team still, but at this point to continue to kind of have, you know, long lapses and not doing the thing, you know, like you say, saying true to the offense and everything. I mean, what's that like as a coach? What buttons do you have to push, you think, to kind of get over that hump?
Well, it's very frustrating because you go out and you think you solve the problem because you come out and you play well against a team like Kentucky, then you just come out here and you get off to a good start, and so you think you're rolling in the right direction, and you just completely have a collapse in the second half. So, I mean, I can't put my finger on it, but we got to figure it out.
What else is positive that you can take away from this game?
I really don't see any.
Rick, what happened? You're up 14, and then at the end of the game, you're down by 20. How does a team unravel that fast, and what happened to lead that unravel?
You should let the other team shoot 74% in the second half.
Rick, when you got up, I think it was 22-8, did you see a lot of, you know, what you saw against Kentucky, you know, your defense turning into your offense, and Fred and Craig are both getting dunks? It seemed like that was happening, and then, you know, that when the steals and defensive stops weren't coming, then the floodgates opened up.
Yeah, and I thought, you know, in the first half when we weren't getting stops, I thought it was because of our mistakes, like fouling Mann. I think Mann was 8 or 9 from the free throw line in the first half. You know, we're fouling him with 3 seconds on the shot clock, and he's shooting a three-pointer. I think it was some mistakes that we had, defensive breakdowns there. But I still thought that we were doing some of the things that we needed to do on the defensive end. We weren't giving up layups. We were just making mistakes on the defensive end. But I thought in the second half we didn't defend at all.
Don't have a whole lot of time to regroup for Saturday. What do you have to do in kind of between now and then to get this team back focused?
Well, I think those guys, first of all, got to start accepting who they are. I mean, I said Georgia shot 12 threes because they accept who they are. You know, they don't take a lot of threes, and they go get offensive rebounds and then attack the paint, and they're fine with that. And that's why they're having success in the SEC. We just simply haven't accepted or won't accept who we are, and until we do that, we won't have success.